I really believe in my clients. When you're going through a divorce or you're dealing with a custody issue, you need someone on your side. It's almost like being in a hospital when you always need to have an advocate there with you to make sure that you're understanding everything that's going on. But the people that come in here are generally in the worst time of their lives, and it's satisfying to be able to assist them and make the process easier.
When you work with people going through a divorce or a custody battle, it is something that impacts their whole life. And I don't think that there is anything more significant and more important in somebody's life than your family.
The other person didn't die, but you still need to grieve for that relationship. And so overall, the reason I am in family law and not any other type of law is because I really do feel like I make a difference and I can make other people's lives easier.
Because sometimes there are certain cases that shouldn't settle, that we need to take them to trial and we need to fight, whether it's for a better financial outcome than the other party is willing to settle for, or what it is to protect the children. After utilizing the skills acquired through the years is really something that gives advantage hiring us.
And so our goal is always to mediate and come up with agreements without the cost of a trial, but many times it's not possible.
The conclusion I came to is I need to be doing something that's helping people, because to me it was the only thing that would be worthwhile. Not sure how else to explain it. It's just, if I'm going to be doing something, it needs to be helping others. Otherwise, what's the point?
You have to teach your client what to be ready for when they go into mediation, how to approach a trial, prepare them so they're comfortable to go on the stand and tell their story.
Family law, it is the exact branch of law for me. It has been absolutely rewarding. It's taught me lessons that I wouldn't have learned otherwise. Learned to meet people where they are, understand their stories, their history, where they want to go with their lives, and you have to help that star shine. And that's really what family law is really about, is helping people show their best sides. Even though a lot of the stuff we're going to talk about is negative, it's still human. It happens to all of us.
It seems like half of my job is to listen, and that's really important, because when they come to me, they need to be heard. To be compassionate towards their situation and really try to understand what they're going through, but also what they want to accomplish. And is there a way under the law as it is currently that we can get them there to what they want to accomplish?
And part of that experience of being a journalist was being intimate with folks in terms of telling their story and hearing about the most traumatizing thing that they've been through, and being able to empathize with them and offer them assistance in some way was really satisfying to me. So I went to law school and became an attorney because I wanted to help people beyond what I was able to do with just my undergraduate degree.
And I saw a lot of social workers become lawyers, and I just felt like their background really helped them be a better attorney. So I felt like jumping to an attorney, and a lot of what I saw was the change happened in the courtroom. The only concrete change I was really seeing was in the courtroom, so I was like, I want to be part of the change that happens there, like effectively. It's like, I want to do family law.
They come in emotional, sometimes crying, sometimes they just need to be heard, right? They need someone to know what's going on and that there's a way that they can be helped. And that's what we do best, and that's what I think I do best.
I have a major in psychology from Colorado State University, and sometimes they see that on my profile and say that I want to meet with you for that reason, because I knew you had a background in psychology, and I think they find that it makes me more approachable.
Team, we talk about each other's experiences, we talk about how everyone's doing in their personal lives.
The last thing I would want to do is betray their trust, especially if they've been through a situation where they have been a victim of domestic violence.
One of our attorneys does a lot of estate planning and estate planning litigation. We have an attorney who focuses on criminal litigation in addition to the family law cases that he handles. We also have attorneys who handle civil cases and disputes, so we can provide a variety of care for our clients.
Antommaria, Ilevska, and Elder, we more than just care about our clients, we also work as a team. We now have 2 offices and quite a few attorneys, and so it's important that we all collaborate and communicate. We do help each other out regularly and talk about the cases because every case is different.